Who knew eggnog had booze in it? Wait a second. Isn't that supposed to be on? Here we go. Well, since I can't have any booze, might as well eat a candy cane. Welcome back, everybody, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Now, for Christmas, there were many films that I could think of that I really wanted to cover this year, but instead, I decided to cover one of my favorite films for the holiday, Jingle All The Way. Now, instead of doing my normal shtick where it's just me and Nigel talking about it, I decided to get the whole gang together. Mom and Dad decided to join me for this one. Sadly, Nigel won't be. He's a little tied up at the moment on a wild goose chase that I may or may not send him on.
Why would Grouch choose to do this in the middle of the woods? Okay, I don't like this place.
I called up an old buddy to play a little joke on Nigel. But back to subject. And as introductions go, if you're new to the channel, welcome, Mom and Dad.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, if you're not familiar with Jingle All The Way, it's about Howard Langston, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, looking for a toy Turbo Man on Christmas Eve because he's a dumbass and forgot to buy it.
Because his wife told him to.
All right, and now what do y'all think about the movie? Dad, what do you think of the movie?
Well, it's got a kind of a weird setup on it because he's a businessman trying to keep money going and everything, and he works overtime, kind of neglects his family.
Yeah, he kind of gets a little too absorbed into it, you know? Mom, what do you think of the movie?
I think it sucks.
You think it sucks? Okay, why don't you like the movie?
Because he doesn't really relate to his family. He don't relate to anything. It's all about getting ahead.
So you're saying that he's a little too absorbed in his work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I like the movie. I mean, I grew up with it, so I'm a little nostalgic about it. But I see what you're talking about. Because Arnold is kind of an asshole in this movie.
Howard, by the way, they say it may get icy later. You might want to wrap some chains around those tires.
Maybe you should wrap some chains around you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Now, you could say that Arnold could have just went ahead and went to Jamie's karate thing.
Yeah. He could have went to his kid's karate game. He could have been a father and a husband instead of butthole.
You're my number one customer.
Yeah, butthole.
And no extra charge. Well, what do you expect? You're my number one customer. But don't you forget, you're my number one customer. You're my number one customer.
Yeah, but he's trying to cheat to get by.
What he's telling everybody you're my number one customer. Just come in and do this.
Right.
You could say it's part of the salesman shtick.
No, it's like this. He's kind of conceited.
Yeah, very.
Okay, I can do this, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm above everybody.
kind of yes.
Yeah, his wife's really not much better. I mean, yes, you're watching the kids and all that stuff like that, but
She is
snobbish.
Kind of. Yes.
airhead.
Yes.
And then when the neighbor goes to putting the move on her, she don't even pay no attention till the end.
Yeah.
And then she finally hits him in the head with eggnog.
Well, that didn't exactly go as well as I'd hoped.
Let's see. What is the neighbor's name?
Howard?
No, Howard's Arnold. Yeah, I just call Arnold in this movie because it's Arnold. But I do got to say, Arnold's very funny in the movie.
The main thing I liked was the reindeer.
Oh, you like the reindeer?
Before he got him drunk up.
Nice, doggy. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest, I believe the reindeer is a callback to Conan because in Conan he smacks a camel in that movie. So I think it's a callback to that. But hey, at least he gives him a drink at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but now you also got to think about the cops in this thing. They're all through it.
Yeah, and it's the same cop all the way through. And there's also something to notice about this film. This film is full of character actors all throughout the film. Of course, we got Arnold Schwarzenegger as Howard Langston, Sinbad as Myron, who's the postal worker, Jake Lloyd as the son, Phil Hartman as the neighbor, known as Ted.
Yeah.
To be honest, at the beginning of the movie, I kind of liked Phil. I mean, yeah, he turns into a scumbag as the movie goes on, but it's kind of like they wrote him as a bad guy. but he's being what Arnold should be in the film. But he's taking care of the family, you know, he's doing the lights and stuff like that. But he is trying to be nice to Arnold about the chains and stuff like that. But Arnold's just kind of being a douchebag about it.
Yeah, but he's also trying to be a playboy.
Yes, like during the karate match, all the women sitting there going, "Can you come over?" I'm going to assume those women are single or divorced or something like that. If not, they are very unfaithful about the whole mess.
Slutty.
Yes. Yes, slutty. What did you think about Phil Hartman, Dad?
Like I said, I thought he was trying to be a playboy all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
He took and made all kinds of passes at Arnold's wife,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and tried to move in on places where Arnold should have been.
Right.
I mean, Arnold wasn't there, don't get me wrong, but still, you know.
Well, what about you, Mom?
I think he got what he deserved. The eggnog upside the head. Because he didn't really care about his kid at the parade. He was too busy trying to get his...
Get with the wife.
Yeah. He didn't care about his kid. He cared about the neighbor's wife.
Yes. And I actually have a theory about this. And I have a theory that if you focus like when Arnold's at his low, when he breaks into the house, you notice that Phil is kind of lets the mask slip. He says, you can't bench press your way out of this one.
You can't bench press your way out of this one.
So I kind of wonder if his wife wasn't whisked away by some muscle man. And he picked the one 6-foot-tall Austrian bodybuilder to try to steal the wife instead of all those other women who were throwing themselves at him, you know?
Yeah.
But to be honest, my favorite part is Sinbad.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up, yeah.
Mine is where the bomb.
Oh, yeah. The bomb.
Yeah, but that goes back with the cops.
No, it goes about trying to fake a bomb, and then the second one, he actually throws it at him, and it is a bomb.
Gentlemen, you've been duped. This is nothing but a harmless Christmas package.
That was really a bomb? Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Yeah.
And it shows that you gotta watch what you pack, because you never know.
But yeah, I think Sinbad is actually the best part of the film. And now, if these two would actually, join forces, I think they would have
actually got what they wanted.
Yeah, but as soon as the Turbo Man comes into the equation,
that's it.
Yeah, I'm going first, buddy. It's just like my favorite part is the very end, the parade, where it just basically turns into an episode of Power Rangers. And I kind of wondered, did he leave that guy on top of the roof?
What guy?
The guy playing as a Dementor or whatever.
Oh, where he tied him up?
He tied him up and everything,
and took his clothes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think he got left up there. Sinbad does get the toy. I think he's being kind of hard on himself, but whoever wrote Sinbad's role obviously worked at the post office at one point in time, because that one spot where, I know who you are, Mr. Ponytail Man, that's a little specific.
Huh? Oh, Lord, no, not at all. Mr. Ponytail Man, I know you. No. I know your kind. You're the kind that puts a trash can in front of the mailbox, so I had to get out my Jeep, don't you?
No. Not true. I recycle.
Shut up. That's right, shut up. Why do you think the window's there? So just put the mail in there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that whoever wrote that part worked at the post office at one point in their life.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of airing out their grievances.
Mm-hmm.
As far as inspiration for the film's plot, this is supposed to be about a holiday rush for a specific toy item. Now, let's see. This came out in the 90s. I want to say about 96, I think. Back then, it was Power Rangers, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
But what really inspired this was like the toy rush in the 80s. Now, back during that was G.I. Joe, He-Man, but what was the number one toy back then? Cabbage Patch, right?
That for girls. Now, for
Boys.
for boys, I think it was Megatron or something like that.
No. What was it? Army?
G.I. Joe.
No. The one where the little army...
Oh, Small Soldiers?
Yes.
That was the 90s.
Okay.
The small soldier toys, because y'all got that for me for a couple of Christmases.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was thinking it was like the cartoons was doing like Optimus Prime and stuff.
Yeah, the
like
Transformers back in the 80s with He-Man.
Yeah, is what it was. And with that, I would think they would have thought something like Optimus, Bumblebee, something like that,
Right, and that's where a lot of this inspiration came from. But you can see Turbo Man was, I want to say, inspired by Captain America meets Power Rangers?
No. I would say beforehand it would be like Tony Stark.
Oh, Iron Man?
Iron Man.
I guess, but I don't know. He's doing the whole salute thing. What do you think, Mom?
I don't know. It was just,
Goofy.
yeah, all around. It just didn't really, it was too out in left field and all over.
Yeah, you can tell it was obviously aimed toward kids. But if you look at it, there's not real much to the characters that were back in the 80s and 90s. It was just the toy rush. Do y'all think this film's plot is relevant to this day? With online shopping and everything like that? What do you
not
think?
at all.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Not to this degree.
Well, Christmas don't mean what it used to.
Yeah.
They took really the Christmas out. All it is gimme.
It kind of gets to that, but the whole movie's kind of tackling the plot of consumerism. Like how Howard goes through the whole store section and...
There's no Turbo Man.
Yeah, and speaking of which on screen, if I worked in retail and I acted like this doofuses, I'm pretty sure I would have been fired.
Where have you guys been? Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever. But you know what? We got plenty of Turbo Man's faithful saber-tooth tiger booster.
Yeah.
Even on Christmas Eve, if there's a big old toy like this, I mean, if somebody's looking for help, you need to recommend them to stores. That's what all Miracle on 34th Street was about.
They don't do that no more.
They don't do that.
No, they more or less laugh in your face like this, but I can imagine there's some manager out there somewhere, but I think he's the guy that got ran over when they first ran in there.
Are you sure that wasn't the manager?
It's possible. It could have been the manager. To be honest, the only thing that I can think of that happened recently that comes close to Jingle All The Way is the Stanley rush that happened a couple years ago, or maybe last year.
It used to, it'd be Black Friday and they'd have certain items and you might get run over trying to get anything.
Yeah, like that year. And we was trying to find a laptop for our daughter, and Walmart had them on sale for a Black Friday thing.
And we was there before it opened, and they said that they had done sold it.
Right.
And one woman told us, after we went 3 different Walmarts in 2 different towns, that employees hid them so they could give them to their families.
Right. Yeah. That's something.
So they didn't actually have any for sale. Yeah. But no, I don't like Black Fridays. I don't like crowds.
Well, Black Friday's kind of
obsolete.
Yeah, it kind of dropped in the past couple of years. I mean, it's not as crazy as what it was back in the 90s where people were just piling in on top of each other, getting in fist fights over stupid shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, now it's more or less like, hey, you know, it's just go in here, find that. But,
well, see, Black Friday is not the big event that it used to be.
Right.
It takes the Christmas out of it.
Yeah.
My way of thinking.
Well, with everybody being able to get stuff online and all that stuff now, it's taken and knocked Black Friday down.
Yeah, it's because now you got things like Cyber Monday, which is cyber deals like on Amazon, eBay, all that kind of stuff like that, which knocks the prices way down. In y'all's opinion, is this a Christmas classic or a dated relic?
It's dated.
Badly. What
Badly.
do you think?
Yeah, it's dated. Because it doesn't even apply to now.
Yeah, especially with online sales and stuff like that, like we just covered. What do you think, Mom?
It was dated when it was made.
that's true.
I'm sorry. It's just, like I said, it's out there.
Okay. Yeah, that's I can't disagree with you. And I have, I guess you could say, nostalgia goggles when it comes to this movie because I grew up with it. I watched it every Christmas. Though, come to learn about the extended edition, which y'all didn't watch. Y'all watched the theatrical version.
Right.
Now, if you look for the extended edition, some of you may know what I'm talking about. The extended edition just adds stupid shit. Like it changes.
God, it was already stupid.
Oh, it gets more dumb. Like when he comes out of the first Toy Store, you know, he goes to hunt for that lady. Oh, wait, lady. In the extended edition, he comes across the voice actors for Lisa Simpson.
Really?
Yes. And he can't pay her off, so he flirts with her.
Who, Arnold?
Yeah, the Terminator is flirting with Lisa Simpson to get...
See, I said it was all...
Yeah, but what's bad is it turns out it's Booster.
Yeah.
So he flirts with Lisa Simpson over a Booster toy, which gets all kinds of hate in this film. Just like, my God.
You know what? Nobody likes you, Booster. Oh, wow!
We don't like you. We hate you, Booster.
Why do you hate Booster so bad?
But Booster, he actually thought that old Arnold Schwarzenegger was halfway decent because he was picking his kid and talking, and he's sitting there crying.
Right.
Before he got whacked.
Yeah.
But what was your highlight of the movie, Mama?
Him the son saying, I don't need the turbo doll when I got the real thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, right there at the
The
end.
kid actually admired his daddy after his daddy had been a dumbass all the way through.
Right.
So, I guess that.
Yeah, you like the sappy ending at the end.
Well, it ain't sappy. It was just kid realizing that their daddy was
The real hero.
really cared.
Yeah.
Well, I like the part where Arnold and Sinbad was fighting at the end.
Oh, you like the whole action set piece.
Oh yeah, right in the end, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He took and he went way out of his comfort zone to
try to find his toy.
try to find his toy for his son.
Right.
Yeah, but if he just listened to his wife.
I know, but men always don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, but you need
Okay.
to listen sometimes.
Yeah, like she said, you did get the doll, right? I don't know, if you go back and watch this movie, that is one of the crappiest toys I've seen ever.
Yeah,
You remember
it was
the
just
toy?
put together, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this piece of junk. It was just made for the film, you know? Now, as far as my favorite part, it's got to be Arnold's faces throughout the entire film. Like,
Got it right away.
Good. Because at this point, they'd probably be impossible to find.
he's very comedic in this film. And Arnold actually came out and said that this is his favorite film as far as recording for, because he actually got to feel like a human being
Yeah.
at the time. But this does have its fair share of lowlights. Like, I cannot stand the kids in this movie.
No.
They are terrible.
Yeah.
Jake Lloyd gets a lot of crap for his acting in the first Star Wars movie. I think all the crap that he should have got was for this movie, because he is a terrible, spoiled brat. If you look at his room at the beginning, that is professionally painted walls with Captain America on it.
Yeah.
That's where the inspiration for Turbo Man came from,
Yeah,
I
but
think.
if the daddy's making money hand over hand, and she looked like she was some kind of office worker or something like that, because
She was a stay-at-home mom.
No, she was too dressed when she was putting up
High
supper night.
high society.
Yeah, kind of like
So
that.
I figured she'd come in from work and was doing it. So if the kid is the only kid, and both of them's got money, and she's highfalutin, you know her, she would have it decorated by some
professionals. To address the extended edition version again, the Santa section in the extended version has a song number with all the Santas singing to Arnold, which it comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it even messes with the music during the fight scene in the Santa workshop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, could y'all place who the big Santa was?
No, I really couldn't.
You couldn't place him? It's the Big Show from the WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Big Show. For the longest time, I thought it was Hulk Hogan, but no, it's the Big Show.
Little buddy.
At the end of the day, do y'all like this movie?
It's okay.
Right.
It's not great, but it's okay.
Yeah, but rewatching it, has it changed your opinion on it?
No.
One time's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of them one-time shows. You know, you watch it and forget it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I get that. What about you, Mo?
One time was
Time's plenty.
One time was more than enough. For me.
I can't talk y'all into watching the extended edition.
No, thank you.
I done had all of Arnold I want for that.
Okay.
It's like this. I like Kindergarten Cop better.
Yeah.
Considering everybody in this film has a better film in it, really. I mean, Jake Lloyd's got Star Wars, Arnold's got his whole film category, Kindergarten Cop, and all that stuff. But this is when Arnold started going into his more family-friendly stuff, because I think after this he
went back into action.
Yeah, but it was more like PG-13, because I think he did Last Action Hero, which was PG-13, and True Lies, which was PG-13. And it kind of started to peter off from there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's all we got to cover on Jingle All The Way. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to bring up?
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, Merry Christmas to y'all.
Yeah, and I have to say the same. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us for this little family get-together talking about Jingle All The Way. So if you agree, disagree with anything we said during this video, please comment down below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe. But until next year, y'all take care.